more time. Last time, right?
Yep.
Well,
This
no,
is
until we serve it up.
Yeah.
You take your video and we'll show everybody what it looks like.
By the way, we've already started.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway. Hi, welcome back again. Welcome to the 4th of July Common Man Dinner.
Part 4, I believe.
Yeah, part 4. This one, we're going to talk about the macaroni and cheese that I make. We've got the ribs back on, the last hour for the ribs. We just already put the sauce on the ribs. We got to let that sauce tighten up, kind of adhere to the ribs. We'll pull them out at about 30 minutes after. We'll turn them over, put some more sauce on, 30 more minutes, and it'll tighten it up really well. I've already boiled my macaroni. I use large elbow macaroni. You rinse it so we catch all the extra starch off of it. We rinse that macaroni. And now all we got to do is start layering our macaroni and cheese. Again, I didn't buy the block cheese because, you know, easy stuff. Now, you know, we're not trying to get too complicated about everything. So what we do, we got our 5-quart dish.
You have soap on it.
Oh, soap.
Well, at least that's how you know we have it cleaned.
We got our 5-quart dish here. We're making quite a bit because Junior will like to snack on this for the rest of the week.
Yes, I will.
So, first things first, we're going to take our macaroni and we're going to layer the bottom. Okay, as we go through the bottom, we got 1.5 pounds of noodles. Because we're going to do 2 layers. We're going to put cheese on one layer and then cheese on the top. We're already preheating our oven to 350. That's just kind of to melt the cheese and stuff like that. But, alright, it's still a little warm. So we're going to spread them out, make a nice even layer on the bottom. There we go. Nice, there we go. Alright, first layer, and then we do a layer of noodles. Get that out of the way for a
You mean
second.
a layer of cheese?
No, a layer of noodles. Now, we're going to take our butter. Use cold, solid butter, if you can. We're going to take, and again, my little
knife.
My little paring knife that I use is a utility knife. And we're going to cut it into little squares. Try to do little tablespoons. Try not to go too deep. Because this is a very high oil rich dish. Because we're going to use the cheese, we're using the butter, we're using milk. So the dairy products are, they will create enough oil for the dish to be melted. What I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. So first off, you want to do is we're going to do our pads of butter. We're going to use our already shredded cheese. This time I'm using blend cheese, Monterey Jack, cheddar, quesadilla cheese, asadero cheese, where'd that come from? This is what I'm doing as soon as I can figure out how to open the package here. I love that because somebody opened it previously and you know what, I'm just going to throw it away. So we're going to take it and go like that. There we go. Now, you want to layer your cheese across the first level of macaroni. Just kind of be liberal with it. And we're going to spread it out as we go. Okay, it looks like I might need a little more. And the dogs, of course, are just kind of hanging out on the peripheral because they want to pick up anything I drop. So, greasy fingers.
The dog that's eyeing him hardly blinks.
Bruce never blinks. He doesn't like to miss anything.
Yeah, don't make the same mistake I did, because last time I tried to follow that...
I got a little starter line because my hands are slippery, so...
Well, last time I just tried to tear the top off.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm worried about it. Packaging. All good. All right. So, again, with the cheese blend, make sure you get your corners covered. You don't want a bunch of...
The crispy corners are the best part.
Well, you don't want to miss a bunch of blank spots and have just butter noodles. So, That's it for the first layer. Take our butter pads, lay them out evenly where they go.
Maybe if they want to let go.
Oh, they'll let go. My hands will be nice and buttery by the time this is done. We have a new guest to the barbecue today. My sister Kim. Say hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
She decided to join us for July 4th. I invited her earlier. And she's going to join us for our feast here in a little while. We've got another hour to go for our ribs. And we should be eating here shortly. So, I've got the butter, the cheese, and all the fixings on there. I use a little pepper. Gives it some flavor, some seasoning. So you want to pepper over the first layer. Boring and more boring.
You're gonna make me sneeze again, dude.
No, I'm going to make everybody sneeze again because of the pepper. I'll be surprised if the dog doesn't sneeze.
Don't sneeze on the food, dog.
First layer. Okay, now we got to take our second layer. We got to do some more noodles. Let me rinse some more because they've been sitting and they've been sticking. Just regular cold water. Rinse off the starch because the starch is what makes them stick. There we go. Shake off any excess water. Oh, look at the noodles dance. There we go.
They're dancing, they're dancing.
Okay, so bring our dish a little closer to the edge here. Whoop, barbecue sauce all over the counter.
Better on the counter than on the mac and cheese. Although,
I don't know. So we're gonna just kind of transfer the noodles over to the dish and make sure they're even. Oh, and I feel it coming on. Too much pepper. Oh, excuse me.
always sneeze away from your dish.
Oh, I could have sneezed on the dish. Like I said, this is home cooked.
Ow.
All the pepper, guys. All the pepper. And there we go.
Hopefully I kept the camera steady for that part.
Oh my goodness.
They're falling.
I dropped some noodles loose. You can stand there and stare at them, Bruce.
They've fallen and they can't get up.
That's all right. So there is my noodle dish. You know what? Yeah, a little bit more. I like to make sure that we have a nice healthy dish here.
Now, how are you going to put the cheese on there?
Ooh, watch me. All right. So now the cheese.
More cheese, because cheese is best.
Cheese is good for you.
Unless you're lactose.
That's true, unless you're lactose intolerant, and I couldn't tell you what an alternative would be to this.
Let's face it, if you're lactose anyway, you're still eating cheese.
God bless you if you're lactose intolerant. It just means you got a little gas. I mean, there are alternatives out there that you can use. There are, I'm sure the internet will come up with some suggestions and let me know what the alternatives may be. But I am not lactose intolerant, so I enjoy my dairy products.
I was lucky enough to be born without any food allergies. Of course, it came with the caveat of me being allergic to pretty much everything outside.
Allergic to the world. Everything but food, and it shows.
Oof, ouch.
All right, so that's the top layer. One more thing of butter. We need a few more pads than I assumed. There's one. Whoop, not quite a whole pad. There's two. There's three.
Maybe, if you can get it off.
No, it sticks to the knife because there's no fuller on this little blade, so everything's going to stick. Trash. Hi, can I help you? How are you, my dog? Gotta watch me. Just in case I might lose a straight piece of cheese or something, you know? Say hi, Brutus. Oh, that'd be a kick if you could say hi.
Right?
We'd be famous.
If our dog could talk, we might as well call him Scooby-Doo.
Right? So, Annie, so we get the butter on the top. All right, we're gonna help that all helps with the melting and the deliciousness of the dish. Oh, there we go. And the rest goes in the butter dish for the corn. Oh, we already got it full. Oh, barely fits. So yeah, we've also got corn on the cob on the pan, getting ready to go on. As soon as the ribs get closer to being done, we will begin with the corn on the cob. Again, on the top with all the cheese and everything, and a little more pepper. We're going to sneeze again. Not as much as I did on the first level, because we've already got enough seasoning in there. I wonder how this would turn out with red pepper.
Spicy.
Experiment for another day. I don't do spicy, but I'm curious. Alright, so there we go. Macaroni and cheese homemade style. That's all it is. 3 simple steps. We're going to pop it in the oven.
I didn't see you add the milk.
I will add that just before I put it in the oven. That's right. Glad you pointed that out. Just before we put it in the oven at 350 for 10 to 15 minutes, we will add a splash of milk. I say a splash because, we don't measure. This is just a home recipe. We go by flavor and what we've done in the past. So we'll put a splash of milk in it. We'll throw it in the oven long enough to get the cheese melted and nice and crispy around the edges. And then dinner should be ready and we'll have our 4th of July freedom dinner. So thank you again for showing up. Thank you again for watching. Comment in the video down below. You know, all that good stuff. Let me know. Have a good day. Happy 4th of July. God bless America.
Like and subscribe.